feeling of having your mic not pick up what you just did, and then realizing, oh, hey, I just recorded myself for 5 minutes, and completely lost that footage. Hey everyone, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Eromanga Sensei, episode 2. Uh, Sometimes technology, man, I swear. It's like with my headset, it's so easy to click this thing off and just have it mute me completely, and I hate that. It's one thing I hate about my headset. One day I'll get a good mic, and I'll get a setup that I could do a mic. Problem is there's too much background noise right now where I'm at, and it would not work. I tried it already with another mic I had. It wasn't a very expensive mic, mind you, but it just did not work at all. So I don't want to do that with that for the time being. But anyways, Eromanga Sensei. This was like a dual episode in many ways, where we had a two-part episode. The first part is introducing us to a student, like, I don't want to say student council president, but more so a class representative, I think she was, who comes in, and the first moments out of her mouth are her trying to suck up to the main dude, and at the same time talk really dirty, which comes off as just weird. But it was also hilarious. Like, it's so outlandish the way she talks and how she talks about, like, things I'm not going to repeat on the microphone. That's how I'll say that right now. You've watched the episode most likely if you're watching this review. I can't believe she's talking like that. Now, I did see some hints at like stuff like Arimo. I mean, we see the fact that the brother talks about how he was doing laundry for his sister, and right away that went into Arimo territory for me. I was like, okay, that's. It wasn't like typical like, oh, I'm doing laundry for the family type thing. It was more so what he was talking about specifically, and saying that was like, don't go too much Arima. I like Arima. It was a good show. I had very few issues with it besides the main kind of incest concepts and all that. But the show was funny. It really was funny, and that's why Eromanga Sensei, to me, I think was a good, I think, jump off point where we had a kind of different scenario in a sense with it's not being the same exact story. But I don't want to see that element again. I mean, I'll be honest with you, this episode already kind of showed me that we're going to really see a lot of stuff like Arima, because even the opening and closing, the opening is done by Claris again, who did the opening for Arimo. And by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about with Arimo, that's, I can't believe my little sister is this cute, or can be this cute, etc. It's got a very long time. It's like Ora no wa something, so it's like it was shortened down to Arimo, in case you didn't know that. But, I don't want to see that again. I really don't. Like, I'm okay with them kind of doing something different. And so far, it was a good job. Now, the first half, I was cracking up. I think that whole sequence with the class representative, I think she was hilarious. I loved her character. And I hate to say I already forgot her name, because I forgot, like, every single character's name so far in the show, because I'm dealing with so many different anime, and I'm trying to remember everyone's names, and I tend to forget who's who, unfortunately. But, the gist is I'm talking about the characters and their concepts, so I don't really need to, per se, say their name right now. You get when I said main character, the main dude, the writer of the group. You get that. Now the second half of the episode went a kind of weaker route, I think, where we see a real girl who's trying to work at the publishing company that our main dude works at, and she's right away kind of getting salty about it because of the fact that she's not getting the attention that she feels like she deserves in comparison to the main dude. I'll tell you right now, any publishing company, if you have 10 writers, they're always going to give priority to the writer who gives them the most, in terms of sales, in terms of just kind of notoriety. They're going to give him the reference, or him or her, the preferences and the kind of, if a new project comes up and they want to work on that, they're going to do that first rather than work on someone else's work. So it's like, you can't really be salty about that. That's just how publishers make money, because publishing companies already kind of, have to struggle sometimes to make money. So that's their way of doing it. But, I felt that this part, like, had less laughs. It was more so just kind of an introduction to a lot of characters. I think that this whole episode was a mixed bag because of that, because it felt like the whole thing was meant to just introduce new characters. And I really don't per se mind that, but I'm like, whole episode surrounding introductions is kind of iffy with me, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. But overall, it was still a solid episode. I enjoyed it for the most part. Like I said, the first half, funny. The second half, it had its moments, but it was okay overall. Anyways, guys and girls, I'm going to go try to, actually do recreators now. Hopefully can get around to that. Hopefully my mic's not, messed up again when I do that. That'd be kind of cool. If you guys enjoy this review, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, the whole nine. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day if I don't see you in my next review. Bye-bye.